Milligan Heating and AC works to serve the Northeast Arkansas community in meeting all of your HVAC needs. Give Justin Milligan a call at 870-243-2820.
Central Dealerships is not one to brag, but actually we are. Central was awarded, yet again, General Motors Mark of Excellence. We have the perfect ride waiting for you and exceptional service. So find your next vehicle at a Central dealership today.
Whether you're looking to own the home of your dreams or wanting to maximize your home value when selling, Colby Brooks is committed, consistent, and honest with his work. Don't let your buying or selling experience become another stress in your life. Leave it to Colby. And remember, buy from Brooks.
It's hard to get to the top. But how do you stay at the top? Hard work every day. Central Dealership has the same philosophy. I'm Austin Reeves, and I'm proud to be a part of the Central team.
Out here, life moves different. Not slower because we're behind. Slower because we choose to soak it in. From post to posting, from stream to streaming. With Empower Broadband, we can FaceTime family across the country and get our work done so we can give back to what matters most. From game to gaming, from boots to booting up. Faster internet doesn't mean a faster life. It means more time to enjoy the slow one. Connect faster, live slower with Empower Broadband.
From the first seed to a full harvest. From their first steps to their final day of school. From the everyday to the big adventure. From a great job to a greater calling. A true community bank is there through it all because every journey matters.
Washington had it, man. That's the guy right there. It's going to be a touchdown of 27 yards.
To the 2025.
NEA Sports, baby.
My favorite football week of the
He hit it! Oh my goodness!
It's hard to get to the top. But how do you stay at the top? Hard work every day. Central Dealership has the same philosophy. I'm Austin Reeves, and I'm proud to be a part of the Central team.
Out here, life moves different. Not slower because we're behind. Slower because we choose to soak it in. From post to posting, from stream to streaming. With Empower Broadband, we can FaceTime family across the country and get our work done so we can get back to what matters most. From game to gaming, from boots to booting up, faster internet doesn't mean a faster life. It means more time to enjoy the slow one. Connect faster, live slower with Empower Broadband.
Whether it's your home or your business, Delta Glass is Northeast Arkansas's clear choice for superior glass products and services. Delta Glass is known for their internally produced insulated glass units, providing quick and precise replacements for most all windows. If you've just completed your dream home or a recent remodel, Delta Glass provides the most sought-after custom shower enclosures and mirrors in the industry. Storefront glazing can create an inviting professional atmosphere for any business facility. Delta Glass specializes in custom design and fabricated storefront systems for all sizes and styles. If you're in need of superior glass products and services that are second to none in the region, call Delta Glass today at 870-520-6290 or visit them on Dan Avenue in Jonesboro.
1945, we've been more than just a bank. We've been deeply rooted in communities across Arkansas, growing alongside the families and businesses we serve. We started the Farmers and Merchants Bank in Stuttgart, Arkansas 80 years ago to ensure working folks could borrow money to run their farms, fund their businesses, and build their families' futures. Today, Farmers and Merchants Bank is proud to continue supporting our communities, including our students and athletes. Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, Northeast Arkansas, Central Dealerships is not one to brag, but actually we are. We're at the top of our game, bringing NEA incredible selection and exceptional service. To back that, Central was awarded yet again General Motors Mark of Excellence. From Chevy to Toyota, Nissan to Ford, we have the perfect ride waiting for you and the best service to get it to you. So find your next vehicle at a Central dealership today or shop us online.
Ask someone about their favorite show, there's a good chance it's on CBS or Fox, two of the most popular networks in the country. When you ask someone where they go for local news and information, they usually say Northeast Arkansas News. When you ask someone how they grew their business, they'll probably tell you they advertise with KJNB. When you add it all up, top-rated networks, local focus, and dynamic advertising, you get more than just a TV station. You'll get a hometown friend. KJNB. This is who we are. This is home.
That the twilight last clean, who brought stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly green, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. And oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave, o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Probably got it. Ask him if he's watching. He said yes. He got
Hey sir, did you say somebody was watching it on our speed?
I think
If you get any commentary, if something's wrong, just let me know so I can fix it.
I'll let you know. He always does. He's like, hey, the net's in the way. That
Hey, let's go, Avery!
last year. I think Riverside won 2A state. You said Gosnell made the 4A Final Four.
Yeah, and Brookland, a team that got upset in the first round of the regional tournament. And you see a lot of teams that happen sometimes. They've got bigger plans, though, moving forward this season.
Sarah Thompson down to an 0-2 count. Here's the pitch from Pulliam. Swung on and fouled back. She stays alive for one more. Pulliam still trying to settle into her groove here early in this ball game. Natalie Murphy over there at second base, I do believe. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled off again by Thompson. Gosnell comes into this one with 10-1 record, 2-0 in conference play. As the pitch is delivered, swung on, ground out to second, and that will end the inning. We'll take it to the bottom of the first inning. The home team, the Brookland Lady Bearcats, will be up to bat. We'll be right back here on NEA Sports.
Whether you're looking to own the home of your dreams,
And we're back here on NEA Sports as there's a ground out by the leadoff batter, Emery Booker. She'll ground out to second base. And a quick one out. Amaya Curry now batting for Brookland, the shortstop. Pitch. Pitching for Gosnell. Very dominant ace here for Gosnell this season.
You good?
Yeah, McCann's she's obviously very experienced. Pretty impressive.
Got 55 strikeouts on the season with a 1.07 ERA as well.
You know, and the interesting part about that, Jacob, is that as I've seen pitchers rack up a lot more strikeouts across innings, but what that tells me is that she forces a lot of really weak contact, and she's got defenders behind her that are going to make plays. So this Gosnell team is a well-oiled machine, and Brookland has their hands full today and already down 1-0.
Curry steps back in the box. 12 and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strikeout for Curry.
As soon as I talk about her not having quite as many, I mean, a strikeout an inning, or actually more than that, is really good. But she gets one right there.
2 gone quickly here in the bottom of the first. First base today for the Lady Bearcats as this one is taken for strike one.
It's Eddie Hillis behind the plate. He called his last basketball game of his career this year, but he's at least doing this softball season.
That one a high ball taken and swung on. It'll be a fly ball to left field, and it's dropped out of the glove of the fielder. at second base.
Well, and I feel like I've jinxed Gosnell pitcher in a good way and then their defense in a bad way. Talked about them making plays, and that's a routine fly ball. You got to have your fielder catch right there.
Aspen Heckathorn in the box, hits one out too short. The play is there.
From the first seed to a full harvest. From their first steps to their final day of school. From the everyday to the big adventure. From a great job to a greater calling. A true community bank is there through it all because every journey matters.
Motion Washington had, and that's the guy right there. It's going to be a touchdown of 27 yards.
To the 2025.
NEA Sports, baby.
My favorite football week of the
He hit it! Oh my goodness!
And we're back here on NEA Sports as Layla Prude will be leading off the top of the inning for Gosnell. Layla Prude has been on a tear this season. She leads the team in just about every major statistical category that she can, except for batting average of 5.75 on base percentage with 2 homers and 16 runs with 5 stolen bases as she takes the first ball high.
Well, at last inning, the Bearcats had a chance. Left fielder made an error that allowed a runner all the way to second with 2 outs, but a ground out ended the inning.
Second pitch taken down the middle. A 1-1 count.
Now you're ready, nobody better, boy, nobody better.
Try not to let you know what happened last inning shaker. It's only a 1-0 ball game. This one is swung on and popped up to the right side and foul.
Really anticipate a game that's fairly low scoring, some quick innings, and close. This is a battle for first place. Gosnell comes in undefeated in the conference, 10-1 this season.
Swung on by Pruden, fouled off again. She stays at a 1-2 count.
Picking up time now, picking up time. One you're going to take for a ride. Let's go, boy. Go, Layla.
Hey, take it where it's
going. Pitch from Pulliam. Taken low for ball 2. 2-2 count.
Looks like she tried to take some off right there and may have been low.
I don't know as much about softball pitches as I do about baseball pitches.
I'll be the first one to admit I don't either.
Could have been a changeup. That one hit to third as the play is made.
Hip spray, hip spray.
There's obvious fastball that the pitchers will throw in softball that day.
Let's go, let's go.
It's just different. And then the thing that amazes me, Jacob, in softball more than anything is these girls, these pitchers, you'll see schools, they'll play 4 games a week, and the same girl's going to throw every day. Mm-hmm. And it's just I guess because of the way you deliver the ball, but they're able to do that. A baseball game, your arm is hurting after. Yeah. I shouldn't say hurting, but sore And you got to have so many days rest.
Here's the pitch to Creasy on an 0-2 count. That one taken high.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. And it's just the way you deliver the ball, and it doesn't put the amount of stress on the arm as it does for baseball pitchers. And, also you got in baseball, they can torque, if that's a word, their arms in certain ways, and that can lead to elbow and shoulder discomfort or issues as well. So
you don't hear of any Tommy John surgery in
no,
softball?
No, I have not heard of one.
2-2 count to Braylon Creasy. Here's the delivery from Pulliam. Taken just inside.
It was a close one.
Pulliam looking for the pitch call. She gets it. Here's the windup. Swung on and missed. She gets her swinging.
Infielders come in, do a little high five handshake sort of deal, and
Hallie Griggs now in the box. Griggs playing second. Here's the pitch. Taken for strike one. Lots of folks here today for both games. We've got a baseball game going on next door.
We broadcasted last week, and there's an off-speed pitch right there that just completely had her out in front. We did the West Side Brookland. Really good, and Brookland baseball is they've got a bunch of players on that team, somewhere between 30 and 40, I think. So you're going to have a lot of parents and grandparents to watch. So it's packed here at the baseball and softball fields.
2-2 count to Hallie Griggs. Here's the pitch. Swung on and popped foul, out of play. Can't really tell who they're playing over there for baseball.
I believe it's Gosnell as well.
Okay.
I believe that to be correct.
It's kind of a different blue. They never powder.
Yeah, they like to wear the baby blue uniforms, very similar to what Valley View does in baseball, although I've seen Gosnell pull it off in some other sports before. So Gosnell baseball, a team that won a state championship just a couple of years ago.
They've had some pretty good sports teams here in the past
they had a
years.
Tremendous football season last year that kind of came out of nowhere.
The pitch swung on and missed. Strike three.
Whether you're looking to own the home of your dreams or wanting to maximize your home value when selling, Colby Brooks is committed, consistent, and honest with his work. Don't let your buying or selling experience become another stress in your life. Leave it to Colby. And remember, buy from Brooks.
up the middle from Pulliam. She'll and that's only the second base runner today for the Lady Bearcats. The first actual hit of the day. The first one was off of an error. And they're going to have a courtesy runner come in.
Well, Brookland's very capable of hitting the ball. They scored 14 runs last week at Westside, a team that they lost to the week prior to that in a 3-1 game. It all starts with Booker, who is a phenomenal hitter, but they've got several players on this team that can hit the softball. And that's
no pitch.
No, the home plate umpire was not. He wasn't ready to him. Didn't even have his mask on.
Yeah.
So I'm glad nothing bad happened right there.
There's no outs. The DH today, as this one is in there for strike.
Catcher gets that ball right back to her pitcher and throws it about as hard as the pitcher does.
Yeah.
She's got a good arm on her.
In between second and first for another base hit. And that's going to advance the run.
Now batting number 10, Addison.
Well, that's a way to get something going. Back-to-back hits right here, Jacob. And the Lady Bearcats are in business, and Addie Taylor's got a chance to make some noise.
Taylor, the catcher today for Brookland. We'll dig in.
Addie she's a tough girl. Proud to see her over here at Brookland and doing well. She likes to do that as well.
Yeah, the good old slap bunt. This one I win 2 now to Taylor.
2 strikes now. I don't know if she'll offer that again or not. But, yeah, you're right. And you know, it just forces infielders in an uncomfortable position, especially when you got runners moving on the base paths.
By the catcher, the base runners will advance, which is what she was trying to do in the first place, so she doesn't even have to lay down the bunt.
Well, if you could trust her to put that ball in play, she's bunted it foul twice. But if she could do it right here and get a runner home, but I got a feeling she's just going to swing the bat.
The ball in 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on, popped up behind the plate, and it'll be caught by the catcher. One gone.
Now batting number 7, Kylie Combs.
Combs playing second. Part of that middle infield for the Lady Bearcats.
Combs a 381 hitter.
Was in there for a strike. 0-2.
Well, McCann's got her where she wants her. Combs is going to have to choke up and put the ball in play.
Here's the pitch. Just a little low.
Good play.
On second and third with 1 out. The pitch to Combs, swung on and missed. Well, she fouled it, actually.
Yeah, battling right here.
I didn't hear that make the little noise.
I think it might have hit just off the end of the bat there.
She stays alive. 1-2. Pitch. That one fouled.
Well, she's in defense mode right now, and McCann has the ability to expand the strike zone, and you don't want to get caught looking at strike 3 with less than 2 outs and a runner at third. So this is gonna be a job here for the batter.
And with the windup, here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled again.
It's a good piece of hitting right there. She's got her eye on the bat all the way to the ball, and she was on it, but just missed it.
Try to get it done this time. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled in the box. It's off her foot.
Still a 1-ball, 2-strike count, but Jacob, I feel like we're on pitch number 7 right now.
I know. There's been a lot of pitches in this as bad as that one's fouled. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 2. Combs doing a really good job of working this at bat and staying alive, trying to work a walk out of it as much as she can, or a hit. Pitch. Swung on, and it's a line out. And they get the double play. Are they gonna?
No, I think that was a ground ball.
I said it was a ground ball. Okay, did she?
Yeah. And no, look.
No, I was
see,
gonna
we've got a major disagreement.
Good job, girls.
It doesn't matter. That's
huge. We're gonna send it to top.
1945, we've been more than just a bank. We've been deeply rooted in communities across Arkansas, growing alongside the families and businesses we serve. We started the Farmers and Merchants Bank in Stuttgart, Arkansas 80 years ago to ensure working folks could borrow money to run their farms, fund their businesses, and build their families' futures. Today, Farmers and Merchants Bank is proud to continue supporting our communities, including our students and athletes. Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, Northeast Arkansas, Central Dealerships is not one to brag, but actually we are. We're at the top of our game, bringing NEA incredible selection and exceptional service. To back that, Central was awarded yet again General Motors Mark of Excellence. From Chevy to Toyota, Nissan to Ford, we have the perfect ride waiting for you and the best service to get it to you. So find your next vehicle at a Central dealership today or shop us online.
Back here on the NEA Sports Network, Jacob Cater with a call. Jacob, that was an interesting way to end the bottom of that inning, and Brookland had runners at second and third, nobody out, and unfortunately they do not come away with a run there.
Yeah, that's kind of a hard thing to watch. I'm not even sure if the base runners saw how that ball was caught. They saw it going down,
right?
But the shortstop got her glove underneath the ball and didn't trap it. It didn't look like with the ground. So that is an out, and of course nobody tagged up. So both runners were out.
Well, you called it from the get-go, and I think the first baseman ended up firing to the plate just in case they called it differently, which confused me. And I did not, even though you and I are sitting right here next to each other, I'm controlling the our cameras up here and what our viewers see. So my head was down. But first base coach for Brookland was not happy, neither was Coach Dillon, but that's a moot point.
Yeah, if this was college, they would challenge that.
Yes,
I would think.
yes.
Like, I think Brookland would call for a challenge, but
well,
this is not a college.
We do have video footage here, although I don't think they are going to accept our NEA Sports coverage for that.
It's a soft ground to the third from Charlie Gentry.
Hey, keep making contact. Let's go.
Back to the top of the lineup for Gosnell. Brookland Moore, who has popped out this game to lead things off back in the first.
Let's go, Brookland. Good job, baby.
Let's go, Bobby.
Popped up behind the plate and caught. Another pop out for Brookland Moore.
Seen a couple of those already today. And a good play by the catcher, Taylor there.
Hey, drive on right here. Let's go.
Start right here. We rallied up to last time. Let's go, Josh. Go, Cheyenne.
Go, two. Hey, be aggressive, guy. Be aggressive. Hey, don't stand on that box. Hey, make it come to you, too. Let's go.
Yeah, the AAU scene is really big around here, especially in the state of Arkansas. AAU travel ball, whether it be baseball, softball, basketball, is pretty big. It's a called strike, 1-1 to Cheyenne Trapp, who's also popped out already this game. Pulliam looking to get the pitch call here.
Hey, believe in yourself, too. Believe in yourself.
Here's delivery. One rolls in for a ball. Two gone here in the top of the third.
Kind of mentioned just quick outs. That last inning lasted a little bit longer, but mainly because of the one at bat
yeah,
by Combs. I mean, she just fouled pitch after pitch after pitch off, and then ended up putting the ball in play, and I mean, hit it hard. It just, unfortunately for her, was a hard out.
Yeah, that's what called the dispute there, as this is a ground to third.
It's hard to get to the top. But how do you stay at the top? Hard work every day. Central Dealership has the same philosophy. I'm Austin Reeves, and I'm proud to be a part of the Central team.
Out here, life moves different. Not slower because we're behind. Slower because we choose to soak it in. From post to posting, from stream to streaming. With Empower Broadband, we can FaceTime family across the country and get our work done so we can get back to what matters most. From game to gaming, from boots to booting up, faster internet doesn't mean a faster life. It means more time to enjoy the slow one. Connect faster, live slower with Empower Broadband.
And we're back here on the NEA Sports Network. A 1-0 ball game, taking it to the bottom of the third inning. Brookland, who's had some struggles on the scoring end today. They stranded 2 last inning. Will send Kennedy Brooks to the plate. Brooks, the center fielder, swings on the first pitch she sees and fouls it off to the third baseman.
Well, and they've had opportunities in the last 2 innings to get some runs home, so you got to look at that as a sign of confidence, but got to keep getting some runners on and coming away with a clutch hit.
McCann's done pretty good for inside the circle today for Gosnell.
Speaking of getting on base, this girl right here knows how to do it. She is was phenomenal at it as a freshman last year. And look at her right here. She's going to try to leg it out. She will.
She will. She's got some speed as that one gets by the first baseman. She is going to go into second, and now she's going to go to third.
Oh, boy.
She will get
Look
there
out.
safely.
I'm saying, oh.
Wow.
Now batting number 25, Emery Booker.
And you got to trust your hitters to drive them home, but the speed of Brooks right there made the difference.
This will take us back to the top of the lineup. Emery Booker come to the plate, no outs, runner on third. That one is taken for ball one.
Emery Booker hit a ball at West Side last week that hadn't landed yet, Jacob. I mean, she watched it, and I'm telling you, she can hit the softball.
Here's the pitch. That one hit high out to center field, and it will back up. Oh, it's over her head. Wow, Booker.
Well, and as I just mentioned, the home run ball she hit last week, that ball right there, just to me, I thought it was going to be maybe mid center field. Hey, the wind is blowing out a little bit here today, but it just carried, and she muscled that sucker all the way to the center field fence. Now they've got them in a rundown.
That was a good hit there by Curry, and they're gonna end up getting Booker.
Take it big.
We're going to go ahead and take a break.
We got this.
Almost there.
Got it.
Oh. Ew.
Let's DIY the right way with Barton's. We're the home renovation experts, from recommending the perfect fixtures to designing your dream kitchen. And with local delivery and installation services, there's never been a more perfect time to refresh your home. Now that's what I call leveling up. Don't just build it better with Barton's.
Milligan Heating and AC works to serve the Northeast Arkansas community in meeting all of your HVAC needs. Give Justin Milligan a call at 870-243-2820.
Central Dealerships is not one to brag, but actually we are. Central was awarded, yet again, General Motors Mark of Excellence. We have the perfect ride waiting for you and exceptional service. So find your next vehicle at a Central dealership today.
Back here at Roof Raider Family Field, and Coach McCann out to help the Lady Bearcat off the field. She is in some pain right now, and Coach Dillon, obviously with his player there. Emery Booker, a phenomenal softball player, and really, really, really hope she is okay, and maybe she just tweaked something, but that is not what you want to see here today. And she just got, she got caught in that rundown back and forth, and you're shifting and stopping and starting, and I don't want to speculate because I don't know. I mean, we're up here in this press box, but definitely hope she's okay. But I don't, at least at this moment, it don't look like she'll be playing the rest of this ball game.
Yes, Curry will be on second base as she made it through.
The last two plays, first off,
I did not score that.
So, well, you can. If she didn't make contact with it on a play like that, it's considered a hit.
Brookland has taken the lead. It's another double.
Now batting number 13, Aspen Heckathorn.
Heckathorn will come now to the plate for Brookland. Heckathorn grounded out to shortstop earlier in the ball game. First pitch swinging, she fouls this one off.
I apologize on that last play. I got to watching the play instead of doing my job, and that took away from that young lady's double.
Second pitch taken high. There's a 1-1 count.
I like that. I think just one time this year, the Lady Bearcats and the Bearcats, even over on the baseball field, are sporting these uniforms that bring recognition to our military. So pretty cool that they're doing that.
Absolutely. I don't ever usually see schools that have just, one jersey for a specific day.
Well, no, I don't either. You see that obviously at a minor league and major league and maybe at the collegiate level at some bigger schools, but hey, the uniforms cost some money, so somebody made a donation somewhere along the way to make that happen, and they invited a lot of veterans here today to be celebrated.
This one swung and fair down the third base line. Heckathorn gonna head. Well, she turned the corner like she was going to, but she will stop at first. That will put Connor at third. Runners on the corners now with one out here in the bottom of the third inning. So we'll bring up the pitcher, Brooke Pulliam. Pulliam takes strike one as Heckathorn will head on down to second base. Brookland is on a roll here in the bottom of the third. The pitch, that one skied out to left center field. That one will get down for a base hit. Pulliam rounds the corner. 2 runs will score for the Lady Bearcats. Connor and Heckathorn cross the plate on an RBI single from Brooke Pulliam.
Well, what an inning this has been for the Lady Bearcats. They were knocking on the door there in the first and most assuredly there in the second inning, but 4 runs on some big-time hitting by these Lady Bearcats.
Hamlet now into the box, looking to keep this streak alive. 1 gone and a runner on first. That one hammered hard, and she will. Base hit into center field, and she will get there safely, and as will Brooke Pulliam.
Well, as they like to say, hitting is contagious, and it's a virus right now here for the Lady Bearcats.
Addie Taylor, the catcher, now into the box for Brookland.
Well,
runners at first and second.
Like I said, Jacob, she likes to bunt, so we'll see what she does right here. Ooh, that's a tough strike one call.
It was.
Up and in.
She didn't look like she was going to bunt it, though.
No, she's ready to swing the
like
bat.
Yeah, she's going to rear back and hit one. Here's the pitch, and that one popped up on the infield. That'll be an out to shortstop.
She's frustrated. I know she wanted to continue that momentum on. I don't blame her for jumping on that next pitch, though.
Kylie Combs now stepping in the box. We've almost made it all the way back to who we started with this inning. That one hammered. Shortstop gets through.
Oh, my. That is a great play.
Got her out at first from right field. That'll end the inning. We'll take it to the top of the fourth, but not before Brookland plates 4. We'll be right
back. We got this.
Almost there.
Got it.
Oh.
Let's DIY the right way with Barton's. We're the home renovation experts, from recommending the perfect fixtures to designing your dream kitchen. And with local delivery and installation services, there's never been a more perfect time to refresh your home. Now that's what I call leveling up. Don't just build it better with Barton's.
Milligan Heating and AC works to serve the Northeast Arkansas community in meeting all of your HVAC needs. Give Justin Milligan a call at 870-243-2820.
Central Dealerships is not one to brag, but actually we are. Central was awarded, yet again, General Motors Mark of Excellence. We have the perfect ride waiting for you and exceptional service. So find your next vehicle at a Central dealership today.
We are back here at Roof Raider Field. Head to the top of the fourth inning, and the Brookland Lady Bearcats strike for 4 runs in the bottom of the third. They now lead Gosnell 4-1, and back with the call is Jacob Cater.
Yeah, I was just, we had a big inning last inning in that bottom of the third inning for Brookland. Pulliam will be back in the circle, trying to stave off a Gosnell comeback.
Yeah, she's pitched good so far, and these Lady Pirates are very capable as well of putting some runs on the board. Come in, I believe today is their 12th game of the season. Bearcats now playing their 18th game of the season. So, of course, there's plenty of baseball, softball left to be played here on April the 7th. District tournaments will start that, I believe, the last week of April into the first week of May, or 1st of May, I should say, and then regionals and state.
Avery McCann, the pitcher, steps in the box. She scored earlier on an Emmy Weldon RBI. The only run of the game for Gosnell. Here's the pitch. That one swung on, popped up. Off to the left side, and it is caught. What a catch there by the third baseman. It's going to be Emery Booker on the snag there.
Okay, so that's Booker. Are we sure that's Booker?
Well, no, it's not.
Okay.
That is going to be...
I was about to say, I'm ecstatic if she's back in this ball game already.
It's going to be Lexi Hamlin.
All right, all right.
At third. They've moved her over. I'm not sure who they got to replace Booker.
I see them working on her down there in the dugout for the Lady Bearcats. Just to kind of update people on that, she hit a ball that was about 5 or 6 feet from being a home run. Later got caught in a rundown from second to third and went down with a leg injury of some sort.
The ball and a strike now to Emmy Weldon. Here's the pitch. That one swung on and popped up out of play. Brooke Pulliam had a rough first inning, but she's really settled down.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to have that and get it out of your system, whether it be softball or baseball. But she has done phenomenally since the first inning.
There's something about the first inning for a lot of folks that you're not quite settled in, and you see a lot of runs scored by teams in a first inning. It's just how you, if you're the offense, maximize it, or if you're the pitcher, you minimize it.
Weldon fouls that one off out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. She's got the pink bat.
Yeah, you see all kinds of things these days. In baseball, too. You'll see some multicolored batting gloves. And
she holds back on that one as the changeup hits the dirt.
Good check swing. She wanted to offer at it, and a good decision there by the hitter.
Counts even at 2 apiece. Weldon had an RBI double earlier back in the first inning. One gone here in the top of the fourth. Here's the pitch from Pulliam. Swung on and popped foul and out of play again.
Got a little battle going right here. 2 balls, 2 strikes with an out already in this one.
Pulliam's wind up. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and it is foul. Just foul.
Goodness gracious, that was close.
She's still battling. 2-2. Here's the pitch from Pulliam again. Changeup is just going to miss the box. 4-3. Full count. When thrown in the right situations, the changeup can be deadly. We saw it earlier. Somebody swung just about out their pants on a changeup from Pulliam. Swing and a miss. Struck her out.
Well, and what it does, Jacob, let's say they don't offer. Then it's got the hitter guessing next time, okay, are we going to try this again? Am I going to have to hold up, or is she going to throw the fastball like she did just there? And then it's hard to catch up on. So if you can establish that pitch, it makes it all that much tougher for hitters.
Especially if you have another pitch in your arsenal like a curve or a slider or a rise or something like that. That one hit well out to left field. It is going to be caught, and that'll end at the top of the fourth. We'll take it to the home half of the fourth right after this break here on NEA Sports.
1945, we've been more than just a bank. We've been deeply rooted in communities across Arkansas, growing alongside the families and businesses we serve. We started the Farmers and Merchants Bank in Stuttgart, Arkansas 80 years ago to ensure working folks could borrow money to run their farms, fund their businesses, and build their families' futures. Today, Farmers and Merchants Bank is proud to continue supporting our communities, including our students and athletes. Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, Northeast Arkansas, Central Dealerships is not one to brag, but actually we are. We're at the top of our game, bringing NEA incredible selection and exceptional service. To back that, Central was awarded yet again General Motors Mark of Excellence. From Chevy to Toyota, Nissan to Ford, we have the perfect ride waiting for you and the best service to get it to you. So find your next vehicle at a Central dealership today or shop us online.
Back here in Brookland at Roof Raider Field, and it's still a 4-1 game as the Lady Bearcats come to bat here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Bearcats coming off a 4-run bottom of the third, so it'll be interesting to see how they respond coming back up here, and it looks like Brooks will lead things off.
Yes, Kennedy Brooks, who started the rally last inning.
Yeah, she kicked it all off, and, we were talking about different colored bats and batting gloves. I see more softball players on this Brookland team wear 0 batting gloves, which is pretty interesting. But
reminds me of Matt Carpenter.
Yeah.
Used to play for St. Louis.
Yeah, that's right.
Never wore batting gloves.
Now, you're going to know Vladimir Guerrero Jr. who plays, but I remember Vladimir Guerrero, and he did not wear batting gloves either, and he could tear the cover off the baseball, I should say.
I remember when he was inducted to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, there you go. That shows our age difference there, Jacob. No, he was
I vaguely remember him playing, I think, for the Orioles.
He originally came up. Oh, my goodness.
Wow. Big catch there in the outfield by number 13, That's Charlie Gentry. Center fielder ran all the way over into right center.
Well,
almost collided.
That is a Gold Glove caliber catch right there, and wow. Yeah, we were talking about Vladimir Guerrero, and if you're a fantasy baseball person, he was the guy to have back in the day. He would steal about 40 bags and hit about 40 home runs.
That one hit center field. Back to Gentry again. She's not going to get to this one. She will field it cleanly and throw to first. Good piece of fielding there by Gentry. That's going to be Emery. Well, it's not Emery Booker anymore.
Well, and a good decision by the center fielder there. She obviously made a phenomenal play on a shot hit into the gap, and then that time, look at this.
Wow. A line out, and did they get her?
Yeah,
yes, they did. Double play to end the inning. We'll be right back for the top of the fifth here on NEA Sports.
From the first seed to a full harvest. From their first steps to their final day of school. From the everyday to the big adventure. From a great job to a greater calling. A true community bank is there through it all because every journey matters.
Washington had it, and that's the guy right there. It's going to be a touchdown of 27 yards.
To the 2025.
NEA Sports, but
my favorite football week of the
He hit it! Oh my goodness!
And we're back here on NEA Sports. Jacob Cater alongside Mr. Ryan Fletcher. 4-1 ball game, top of the fifth inning. Brookland leads it on their home turf over the Gosnell Lady Pirates in a 4A3 conference matchup. It's been a good game so far. It's pretty much perfect weather out here for a baseball or softball game. We've got both of them going on here at the park.
Yeah, it's a nice day out here at the ballpark. Maybe you could say just a little bit chilly. The wind's blowing out to center field. But, I mean, I personally like it. I don't have a need to put on a coat or anything. So you got some folks wearing shorts, so they're –
I think if you're out there playing,
I'm
it's
sure
probably really nice.
They're probably loving it.
Layla Prude will lead things off as she takes the first pitch swinging. It's a ground out to short. Really good catch there by the first baseman.
Yeah, you know, the second game in basically a week I've watched them play, and I'm really impressed by their third baseman, their shortstop, and their first baseman. That first baseman, she can stretch better than just about anybody I've seen, baseball or softball, which, you know, that can make the difference in some outs. But just the way the shortstop and third baseman attack the ball and the way they play it, and they don't double pump or anything. They get the ball and they fire it over to first with authority.
Yeah, you like to see that a lot. It makes for efficient fielding. There's little room for error. There's more chance that you're going to get the out. Curry over there at shortstop just has made some fantastic plays today for Brookland as this one is fouled off, an 0-2 count for Braylon Creasy.
One thing that is hard to read is the numbers on these uniforms. They're in the red, white, and blue, which is awesome, but from a probably not much of a distance at all, they're hard to pick up on.
And there's a strikeout from Creasy. It's the fourth K today for Pulliam. 2 gone here in the top of the fifth. I will agree that the numbers are kind of red and white. I can see the red and white half.
Yeah, that's a good point. Where we're at, I can easily identify the catcher, the pitcher, and the first baseman, and then it starts to get a little bit more difficult. seeing anything. I certainly can't read what's out in the outfield.
It's a ball inside, 2-0 to Hallie Griggs. Griggs already has a strikeout today. She's 0 for 1. Pulliam settles in and delivers the pitch. That one taken for strike 1. Since the first inning, Gosnell has had three up, 3 down innings in a row. As the pitch from Pulliam is swung on and missed, evens the count at 2 apiece.
Well, and it's the Pirates that had those back-to-back doubles in the first, and they've been relatively quiet with the bats ever since.
This one hit directly to third. Play is made as the first baseman does the splits again. And that'll take us to the home half of the 5th inning here from Brookland on the NEA Sports.
Whether you're looking to own the home of your dreams or wanting to maximize your home value when selling, Colby Brooks is committed, consistent, and honest with his work. Don't let your buying or selling experience become another stress in your life. Leave it to Colby. And remember, buy from Brooks.
We are back here on NEA Sports as the pitch to Connor is taken for ball 1. Still McCann in the circle. Here's the pitch. That one swung on and missed. She was swinging for the fences on that one.
Yeah, she sure was, and pulled her head out. I mean, she was wanting to pull that one and take it out of the park.
Connor has reached on an error and also has a double to her name with a run scored today. She fouls this one off for strike 2. McCann, the pitch. That one to second base, and we've got a 4-3. Put out for the first out. Heckathorn back into the box. 1 for 2 today. She had, back in that big third inning that they had, she had a single and an RBI. 2 RBIs, actually. This one hit fair down the line. She's going to go for 1, and she's going to hold up at 1. If I'm not mistaken, that's where her hit earlier was.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and couldn't have told you if it was her or not, but there's been 2 or 3 of those that have just hugged the base bag over at third base, and what I was gonna credit the left fielder for getting over to the ball quickly, because those are some that could result in a double, and that left fielder's cutting it down and holding them to a single.
Yeah, that's Layla Prude out there. She's done pretty well for Gosnell today, both on offense and defense. 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. That one on a line to short.
Look out. Double play.
First baseman can't get it. It's over her head. They will get 1. As I guess I'll credit that as a fielder's choice.
Well,
be an error?
and I don't know that it'll just be because the runner didn't advance, so it'll just kind of result into nothing. They got the force out at second. I don't know if she threw that the way she did for one of two reasons. Did she lose the grip on it, or was she worried about the runner coming at her and trying to not hit her? Now the rule is you throw at the runner's head so the runner gets down and gets out of the way.
This one popped up to the right side. That's going to be an out. Caught by first baseman. Brookland will strand one. We'll be back here on EA Sports.
It's hard to get to the top. But how do you stay at the top? Hard work every day. Central Dealership has the same philosophy. I'm Austin Reeves, and I'm proud to be a part of the Central team.
Out here, life moves different. Not slower because we're behind. Slower because we choose to soak it in. From post to posting, from stream to streaming. With Empower Broadband, we can FaceTime family across the country and get our work done so we can get back to what matters most. From game to gaming, from boots to booting up, faster internet doesn't mean a faster life. It means more time to enjoy the slow one. Connect faster, live slower with Empower Broadband.
Miss.
Yeah.
And then James Madison, it's kind of tough for him. Troy, they didn't do good at all.
We are back here at Brookland. Jacob talking a little bit about some ASU baseball, who's had some really high moments this year. They've upset some big-time schools, but struggling a little bit in conference play right now.
They play Memphis this evening over at Slayton Family Field.
Which we called a game there last week, Jacob.
That's right. I remember seeing that.
Valley View, Brookland.
I'm glad that they've made some improvements to it.
Oh, yeah.
As here is they're going to call her safe.
Yeah, she was. She just was chugging down the line, and there was some confusion there maybe on who was going to field the ball, and that might be the spark plug that the Lady Pirates needed.
Gentry has some speed. She hit that one just in the right spot here, kind of in no man's land. Nobody could really get to it. Here's the pitch, that one high for Brookland Moore. Moore has 2 pop-outs today.
Well, down 3 runs. They've got to have another base runner. It's getting late in the game. They've only got 2 more opportunities here in the top of the 6th and 7th.
Here's the pitch. That one bunted down the first base line. Runner will advance to, she's going to go for third.
Oh, boy.
And they get her.
Yeah, that's a play right there that you can't let happen, and there was no need in it. With the tying run, still would have been on deck, and she just ran right into a double play.
Yeah, got to put the brakes on there a little bit. I don't know if the coach was telling her to go or not.
I don't necessarily know about that or not either. First of all, the bunt was bunted really hard. It was almost like a ground ball straight to the first baseman. She knew it was going to come right to her, and it was really an easy play with the first baseman being a left-handed thrower. That throw over to third becomes very easy for her.
Here's one on a rope out to center field. That will drop down for a base hit for Cheyenne Trapp. That'll be her first base hit of the day.
Well, and then now that really hurts because she gets a hit. That would have probably brought her in to score, and then you would have had the tying run up at the plate. Now there's 2 outs, and still the tying run is on deck.
This will bring up Avery McCann, the pitcher, who leads the team in batting average this season. Before this game, she had a .529 average.
She can hit it. There is no question about that.
She led off the game, her first at bat, with a double that was about a foot shy, bounced off the top of the wall and of being over. That one, the line, and it is a base hit past the second baseman. She's going to get to first. The runner will advance to third. Runners on the corners now for Gosnell.
Now that's the play first to third. Anytime you get one hit into right field, you're thinking first to third all the way. Coach McCann's coming in. She gets with umpire Eddie Hillis, and I believe they're getting a courtesy runner in there for I say Coach McCann comes in to send in a courtesy runner for her daughter. So it's going to be runners on the corners, and
it'll be Kaylee Whitehead.
Typically here you see the runner down at first. They'll give the free pass down to second, but let's see what Addie Taylor does as the catcher right here, if she'll make a throw or not.
Here's the pitch. That one skied center field. It is going to be caught.
Wow.
That'll end the top of the sixth. We'll take it to the bottom, and we'll be right back here on any.
Whether it's your home or your business, Delta Glass is Northeast Arkansas's clear choice for superior glass products and services. Delta Glass is known for their internally produced insulated glass units, providing quick and precise replacements for most all windows. If you've just completed your dream home or a recent remodel, Delta Glass provides the most sought-after custom shower enclosures and mirrors in the industry. Storefront glazing can create an inviting professional atmosphere for any business facility. Delta Glass specializes in custom design and fabricated storefront systems for all sizes and styles. If you're in need of superior glass products and services that are second to none in the region, call Delta Glass today at 870-520-6290 or visit them on Dan Avenue in Jonesboro.
Mom said it's good now. We're back here on NEA Sports, home half of the sixth inning. 4-1 ball game. Brookland leads it on their home field here on, we'll call it Veterans Recognition Day. It's been a pretty pleasant ceremony. They had the colors presented by the ROTC, and they had a helicopter flying the game balls. They're over there on the baseball field. It's been quite the spectacle here at Brookland today.
And wearing both the baseball and softball teams wearing these military-style uniforms, the tops anyway, green and then the red, white, and blue. So it's a pretty nice way for the Brookland School District and the baseball and softball programs to honor our men and women that serve our country.
Addie Taylor, the catcher, up in the count 1-0 as she swings on this one and pops it up out of play. Be in between the dugouts of the baseball and softball field. 1-1 now the count. McCann now still in the circle as she delivers this one. This one popped up right center field. It is out of the glove of the right fielder, and that'll be an E9 as Addie Taylor will get on base.
Well, good things can happen if you put the ball in play. Now Addie Taylor is going to have a courtesy runner for her, and that's twice today that the Lady Pirates have had some balls come out of their glove on fly balls to the outfield. I think maybe there was some confusion between who was going to make the catch, but really to me that was the right fielder's ball.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much communication was going on out there. Always gotta make sure, the center fielder is the boss of the outfield.
Absolutely.
And so, if center field calls you off, then back off. But I do agree with you. That was more of a right fielder's ball anyway.
Well, and in a situation like that, you are right. The center fielder is the boss. Now, if you go back and you watch this on film or whatever later, coach is going to have the conversation and say, look, I expect you to cover a lot of ground, but that's a whole lot of ground to be covering.
1-1 to Kylie Combs. Pitch is in there for strike two. Combs has lined out and grounded into the 9-3 play that we saw earlier. It's kind of a rare feat for a 9-3 to take place. This one low for ball 2, 2-2.
Well, yeah, and I mean, you know, we talk about the error there, but then credit the right fielder for the play she made to get a force out at first base.
Ball's by the catcher, and the runner will advance to second. That's Ashley Moody, I do believe, the courtesy runner for Taylor. Pitch to Combs. That one grounded to the third base side, and it'll be just foul. Full count. No outs. Runner on second. McCann delivers. That one's inside. That'll be ball 4.
We haven't seen a lot of walks today.
It's the first walk of the day.
I was going to say, if there's been any, maybe one, but pitchers have done a good job to force these hitters to put the ball in play and trust in their defense, and now you're back to Brooks.
Runners on first and second. Still no outs here. In the bottom of the 6th, as this one is grounded to short, they'll get the easy play at first.
She is just lightning fast.
Yes, she is.
What that does do is advance the runners.
Brookland back to the top of their lineup. Andrea Lowry. Who is 1 for 1 since being in this ball game. She had a single, as this one is grounded to first base, but she does get the RBI.
Well, you're down. We're down 3. Now you're down 4, and you kind of conceded that run a little bit. Kind of surprised by that, because now the deficit's even bigger.
That one lined up the middle by Curry. She will get to first, and the other base runner will score.
Well, you've just really got to credit the Bearcats today. They have just hit the ball really, really well. 6 runs here against a Gosnell team that is very good. And Brookland proven at least through 6 innings today they're better.
Yeah, they have definitely played some hard ball. You know, they had a rough first inning, but since then it has been just locked down on defense, on pitching, and on hitting. Getting it taken care of on all fronts.
I believe he called that a strike.
Yes, he did. 0-2 count to Madeline Connor. Here's the pitch. That one grounded, first base side. It's going to get through, fair ball. Base hit off the glove of the right fielder. Curry is going to come home. Connor is going to go to third. They're going to hold her there.
Well, I don't know what in the world that hit on the infield. It took one
it hit
weird
the
hop.
lip of the grass.
Well, okay, that makes sense because it took just a crazy hop. Now, outfielders still got to knock that ball down somehow. Now the umpires are going to gather together and have some sort of conversation about something. I don't know what.
Yeah. Be interesting if they're going to rule anything. I don't know. That's not something you can really rule if it bounces off the lip.
No, that's just part of the playing field.
There must have been something else. That
I don't know. I don't know what that is. That ended up rolling almost to the warning track, I believe.
Mm-hmm. see what they're discussing. I didn't see anything that looked like it was. Call her safe. Okay, I don't know if.
I don't know why she wasn't safe. Unless
maybe somebody said she missed the bag.
Missed a bag. That would make sense. Now that would make sense.
All right. Well, 3 more runs have been played here for Brookland, as it is now a 7-1 ball game.
Well, 2 big innings, a 4-run second and 3 runs here in the 6th with a runner down at third, 2 outs.
Here's the pitch, swung on, line out to left, and it is caught. Good catch there from Layla Prude. Great catch there by left field. That's going to end the 6th. Take it to the top of the 7th. We'll be right back here on the NEA.
From the first seed to a full harvest. From their first steps to their final day of school. From the everyday to the big adventure. From a great job to a greater calling. A true community bank is there through it all because every journey matters.
Washington had it, and that's the guy right there. It's going to be a touchdown of 27 yards.
To the 2025.
26, NEA Sports, baby.
My favorite football week of the He hit it! Oh my goodness! We are back here at Roof Raider Field, and it is Brookland 7, Gosnell 1. As Gosnell is now at their final at bat. Jacob, thank you for being here to call the play-by-play today. You have been in the Northeast Arkansas area for, I guess, at least the last 3 or 4 years.
2 years, yeah.
2 years. So you're about to be headed back and taking on a gig very similar to this, but on a day-to-day basis, right?
Yes, sir. I will be with Lake Area Sports out of Fairfield Bay, which I already do some part-time stuff for them, but they've, I believe they're going to hire me on for more of a full-time role.
Good.
That one lined out to left center field. That'll be a base hit for Sarah Thompson. She's going to round and hold up at first.
One of the first times, well, it is the first time I ever heard you call a game was during some 2A state tournament action, and then you just so happened to be at my alma mater in Lake City that following year, and you've been doing their PA announcing for them for 2 or 3, well, 2 years. You said 2 years, so appreciate what you've done here in Northeast Arkansas.
Hey, it's been a blast. I've loved going to school at Arkansas State and just finding stuff to do around here. Sports is something that, especially high school sports, is something that I have a passion for, and try to get involved as much as I can at any point in time. But absolutely, I've enjoyed my time up here. Wouldn't be surprised if maybe I come back up here someday.
Okay.
Do some stuff. Ball and a strike to Layla Prude. Prude 0 for 2 today. She's had some pretty hard hit balls, but none of them have resulted in anything. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Well, I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to be here today.
Absolutely. You did a game, well, actually, I think it was our first football game we had this past season.
The Pocahontas game, yeah. That one right back to the pitcher. We're going to get the easy play at first as Prude will have the 1-3 ground out. Yeah, that was the Pocahontas and Salem game.
Yeah. Well, if you want to call it a game, it wasn't much of one. Salem, really, really good, and not that it was like a massacre, but it was just Salem controlled that game from the very beginning.
Yeah, Salem and my alma mater, Quitman, are in the same conference.
Yeah, that's right.
In 3A football, and I get to see a lot of Salem. Saw them last season when they won state. And they've got a really good program up there. That one swung on and missed. Trying to familiarize myself more with football. It's not really one of the sports that I pay much attention to.
Well, and now help me out here. Does Quitman, do they have football?
Yes, they are 3A. I can't remember the new conference.
Yeah, well, that's confusing in itself.
Yeah.
A lot of 2A schools do not have that, much like Riverside that, we talked about where you were at, and it's where I grew up at. So the only reason I'm a huge football fan because I went to a ton of Arkansas Razorback games when I was younger. Not so much anymore.
Yeah, Quitman is moving all the way up to 3A in this next cycle.
Well, Quitman and Sloan Hendricks move up.
Sloan Hendricks, fun fact, will be the only 3A school without football.
Yeah, that's interesting.
One swung on and fouled back again.
And sometimes basketball schools have no interest in that. I very much think of Sloan as being one that is a basketball school.
Absolutely. Their girls were in the state finals this year.
A lot of money goes into football, and having to, a field obviously is not cheap.
This one swung on back to the pitcher, and they're going to get the easy out at first once again. Runner advances to third. And up to bat now is Hallie Griggs.
And they are down to their final out here as Brookland trying to close this thing out. Pulliam's done a tremendous job out there on the mound, and some big-time key hits for the Lady Bearcats today.
Pulliam trying to get this last one down. Here's the pitch. That one swung on and missed for strike one.
Other key story here today is Emery Booker went down with an injury. I don't see her over there in the dugout. Now she may be. There's a lot of players over there, but hoping she ends up being okay. That worries me for her, and she's a phenomenal athlete and a really good person.
The pitch, that one fouled off and out of play.
That was during that 4-run third inning.
Yeah, she got caught up in that rundown, and she went down and had to be helped off the field. Thoughts and prayers to her for sure. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike three. That'll be the ball game. Your final score, Brookland 7, Gosnell 1. The Lady Bearcats take this one and advance. Well, move on to 4-1 in conference play and 13-5 in regular season play, and Gosnell picks up their first conference loss of the season.
I actually will put Brookland into first place just because of having played more games at this point. I believe a half-game lead somewhere in there, and now hold a tiebreaker over Gosnell at least right now. So overall, Jacob, though, it was just a great showing by the Bearcats. They were knocking on the door in the first and second inning, and then the hinges came off the door in the third.
Yeah, they had a little bit of some fielding miscues that kind of caused for some of these runs to be plated, scored, and put on the base. But, Gosnell, again, like you said earlier, a very good team, and I expect to see them maybe later in a regional or a state tournament, as well as this Brookland team who came out here with a lot of guts and kind of just put this one away in big fashion.
No doubt about that. We will be live on Thursday in Lepanto, Arkansas in a 2A3 conference matchup as the EPC Warriors play host to the BIC Mustangs. We'll have 2 games next week as well. Jacob, again, thank you for being with us here today and being here to broadcast, and good luck to you moving forward in your career.
Thank you very much. I hope to maybe be back here someday.
No doubt about that. For Jacob Cater, I am Ryan Fletcher. We'll see you